Hey guys, it's Gus, and I know I've done a lot of videos so in the last week or two on these insignias, but every time I have a question for myself, I go look, and when I do it, I make a video just in case anybody else was curious. So what I'm asking myself, thank you, Stormy, for asking me and having me look, was epic insignias versus epic collars. So, epic insignias right now, right? If you convert them to to powder, you get 50 powder. So if we come here and go insignia and we go epic, the lowest um the lowest insignia right now is 33,539. So an epic, I'm writing this down so I don't forget. If we take an epic insignia at 33,539, divide that by the 50 powder you get, it comes out to be 671 AD per powder. So what I'm gonna do is see if collars have a better value. So right now, the collars 20K, and then mount packs. The cheapest collar right now is 18,600 767. Well, let's see how much powder we get out of those. I have a few packs. Yeah, here's one right here. And then let's open it up and we'll get that, take it out. If we convert that to powder, we get 30. So what we're going to do is on a collar, how much were those? Mount packs purple. So we're going to take the 18,776 AD and divide that by the 30 powder, and it's 625 AD per powder, which is much better than the 671 AD per powder you would get from an insignia. So they're very, very close, but the collars are still a better deal at these current prices, unless it can't crit. So if collars cannot crit, but insignias can, then you're going to get more value. Then they're roughly going to be identical. It's crazy how these markets always work out, if this does. So I'm going to open a couple and see if they crit. I'm very curious. So let's find out. Hopefully we only need like three or four. So let's try three. So a crit will be, instead of getting 30 powder, it will give us 45. It will give us 50% more powder. So we did that. It gave us 30 insignia powder. Let's try it again. 30 insignia powder. 30. Oh boy. Let's try a couple more. And let's try a couple more. Okay, let's see if this crits. That didn't crit. Oh, that gave us 45. So you notice when you crit, you get 50% more dust. And it's been forever since I looked into these. Back, I mean, since module 20, I think it was. So it's been a long time, but it was either 25 or 20% of the time it will crit. And I think it was 20%. So instead of getting 30 powder, when it crits, you get 50% more powder. So half of 30 is 15. So add that 15 bonus to 30, you get 45 powder. Um, Instead of 30. So since those do crit, their value per powder is better than the insignias. But that's currently. These prices are changing by the minute, guys. And if you want to see a crit again, let me show you. One caution. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna do it because I've done this so many times in the past. If I have a stack of like 20 insignias or these five insignias, my experiences, if you turn one insignia into powder and you do more than one insignia at a time, your crit rate's a lot lower. Like if I break 20 insignias at once, you think you would get four crits, right? If you had a 20% chance. I only got one every single time. It was horrible, guys. And I mean, I was doing this by I was doing stacks of hundreds of legendaries. So if you can, if you got the time, I would recommend doing one at a time. But let me just show you a crit again. So these give 50, right? But if you crit, it will give you 75. So one, oops. So let's do that again. That's two. And I just want to make sure I don't do a brutal. Oops. And I got 100. I just converted two right there on accident. So we've done four and five. And there you go. Critical success gains 75 powder. So criticals do work on callers. Right now, currently on PlayStation 4, as of the making of this video, Epic Colors were a better value than Epic Insignias. Not by a lot, but by a significant. Instead of being, 671 per powder, it was like 625 per powder. So when you're buying insignias or whatever, trying to get powder, if you are buying from the auction house, you want to see which is going to give you the most insignia per AD. Well, hopefully that's a little bit of knowledge you didn't know beforehand. Stay class, Neverwinter. See you soon.